Really, dude?
You stepping on what?
Okay, now I'm worried.
Well, babe, you know I can't sit still for too long. I think it's time you take the gloves off, babe. Right, Carlton?
Cold?
What's going on? What's going on? We are back and we got a new review. Bel-Air season 2. We weren't able to do this for the previous season as far as season 1, but we definitely gonna be trying to get these live reviews out for y'all for this season. So let's go. What's going on, Nadia?
What up?
What's going on? Appreciate you coming through. You watched this today or yesterday?
Yesterday.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
So
honest with you. It didn't draw me in, but
oh man, we gonna talk. Okay.
seeing what's coming up for the rest of the season did.
Okay.
So
I think
yeah,
we got to see, man, because maybe it was the whole transitioning of the first season because
it
of what this was
was.
based off of with the whole original Fresh Prince. But I think I got what you're saying. But
Yeah.
one thing I will say before we get into the review, we had a lot of we got one particular bad movie that came out last year or this year, House Party. We got another one that's about to come out probably more than likely is going to be bad. White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah.
The way
I
they
mean,
did this TV show, it's like why couldn't y'all kind of transition and do those movies like that? Like, even maybe go holler at the people who did this show and say, yo, we want to try to do a house party movie. They might have said, yo, maybe we can turn this into like a streaming show and we can try to do this, not doing everything that Bel-Air did, but just trying to like the
they
way
just could have
Bel-Air's,
came up with a different concept. Period. Like if you want to
yeah,
do a house party esque movie, you didn't have to redo House Party or call it House Party. You could have called it something else. But whatever, that trope has been done plenty of times, and it can be done good. We just saw Smile take a trope that we all seen in horror movies and do it well. So like shit can be done well. I mean, but like I wouldn't even call
even,
this a reboot. Like to me, this is. I mean, I guess it's a reboot because it's the same characters, but like they not the same people. You know what I mean? It's an alternate universe, I guess.
that's what I would say with Will and Ashley's relationship, which I'm gonna get to, but I just respect the way they're able to transition this show from what we got from the original Fresh Prince. And I'm gonna keep saying it. The nigga playing Will looks like Will. Like he look like a younger version of Will. Like, I'm like, damn, how they was able to get this young man to do this? And not only that, he's a good actor too.
Oh yeah.
But we get into season 2, episode 1, fresh start with my boy Will chilling with Jazz. You know everything that happened last season with the situation with his father Lou coming back into the picture, and pretty much everybody not really being upfront with him, including his moms, including Uncle Phil. I mean, everybody pretty much the family. So now he's pretty much not only trying to, pretty much I say escape from having to face certain things, especially dealing with Uncle Phil. But not only that, his independency. Like he want to be independent. He want to be on his own, and he want to be able to make it on his own. So the whole thing with him and I ain't gonna call it illegal gambling, but I mean he's playing basketball for money, but I don't look at it as that. I look at it him trying to do this whole thing for this recruiter or this
He
person that
ain't
could pretty much get
hustling
him to the
though.
pros.
He ain't hustling though. He legit playing games for money. I guess that's like gambling. Not really.
To
I
me, it's
mean,
not the same thing like
to me, it's a
Philly though.
competition. It's a competition that you bet on. But I guess once you put the word bet into anything, it's gambling. But it's not illegal. Like,
Yeah, and ain't
like, cause at
nobody out
first
there
I thought
like,
he was selling drugs. I was like,
hey,
damn.
I was
I
like
thought he,
Carlton in the car, like, nigga, where you get this bread from? Like, bro, let me get on this. Nah,
bruh,
I'm just playing like
I thought Carlton was
Car-
gonna be like, "What you selling? Give me some." Cause Carlton
nah,
had a habit last season that it looks like he has
Carlton
put down.
Carlton trying to get his thing together. We gotta talk about
Yes.
Carlton and Will.
Look,
But
my evil Carlton theory did not come true.
oh no, and it ain't coming true this season either, as you can see. We
No,
gonna
it
get a
ain't.
transition in Carlton this season. My boy
Yes.
ain't hanging out with the white boys no more. He's trying to come into his own as far as being a young black man.
Yeah.
Um, before we get into that though, the situation as far as with Will, like I said, it's him trying to be on his own and trying to make it on his own outside of, him having the rich relatives and the situation with his father. He wants to prove everybody that I can do this myself.
I feel like he's trying to be like, I will not end up like my daddy, but I will
Yes.
not take handouts from Uncle Phil. So I get it. I mean, I don't know. I guess I was annoyed because it was so much male stubbornness. And,
I mean,
and
you looking at what he done dealt with, though.
I get it though. But like it was just like, oh man, kill y'all egos. Y'all doing too damn much. But you know what I mean? That's just
And
me.
he's still young, very young.
Yeah. He's still a high schooler.
Everybody in the family, as far as Phil, Carlton, Ashley, Hillary, Aunt Ville, they miss him. They want him to come home. But he outside Phil. So that's the main thing. Phil just ain't trying to like own up to, what I'm saying, the situation that he's put. He's still kind of blaming not only Lou but Jeffrey.
Well, also he just like, man, he like, I did this for your greater good. Do you see how much of a delinquent your father is? He like, I did this to protect you. And I mean, all is well and all, but like, I mean, yeah, because you had good intentions, but you can't negate the fact that what you did was wrong, despite your intentions, And
it could have sent him on a different path. He could have went like, fuck it, I'm about to just go out here and wild out, but luckily he didn't, as far as Will. But once again, you talking about the stubbornness, it's filled with Jeffrey. Because you got Jeffrey coming in like, man,
that conversation hurt. All the breakdowns.
Yeah. I like, damn, Jeffrey, don't take him out. Don't kill him. No,
Jeffrey ain't gonna kill him. Jeffrey ain't gonna kill him. Jeffrey want his job back. He want back in the family. But, I'm about
to say it ain't really, it's the job too, but he want to be back into the fold with the family.
Yeah.
I love the fact that him and Will got that relationship though, outside of Phil. Once again, the way this show is transitioning and making it kind of, they different. I think Jeffrey is going to play a major role in Will's life instead of Phil. Not saying Phil ain't going to be there, because even with the end and the way it go, I still think certain things going to happen where Will is going to be wanting to kind of go to Jeffrey, confine in Jeffrey, as far as with his situation or whatever, similar to what he did right here. But shout out to Will too, because I'm like him, like, nigga, you still on your 007 shit, just popping up out of nowhere. That damn hitman, I'm trying to tell you what.
Right, Smooth popped up behind us just, hey, what up?
I feel you on that conversation, because you got Viv sitting there like, come on, Phil. Like,
bruh, she wanted to say something so bad. I was like, say something, interject, damn it, say something. But
maybe this nigga Phil been in the maybe he been working out, maybe he been doing some boxing lessons, because he was standing there kind of like, man, this nigga made one move, and I'm telling you, like, I don't care. Like, you shouldn't have told him that. And the whole situation is that last season Jeffrey gave the information to Will where he got in contact with his father, as far as Lou. Shout out to Marlon Wayans, and I hope we do get to see some more Marlon Wayans this season.
Oh yeah, because I liked him in that role.
Definitely.
The tears.
Will we get this relationship men between Uncle Phil and Jeffrey though?
I hope so.
And shout out to the performances
like
of both of these actors.
Right, they seem like they go back farther than a lot of people know.
We need that spinoff. The Uncle Phil and Jeffrey story, because once again, we still ain't got everything going on with Phil, because Phil was he had some things going on, but we ain't got the full context of what he had going on. Because y'all ain't about to keep us in the dark like that.
Yeah,
both of these niggas had some,
like they seem he seemed like he been on some mob shit, like for real.
And they might have to go back into those mob ties once they start dealing with this situation my boy Will gonna have coming up. I don't know.
Will just trying to make it. I get it, and he's young, and he don't have that intuition of people ain't good for you. Bro, I had that shit hard as a kid, and I ignored it, and I'm mad at myself because I just look back. I'm like, I could have avoided so much bullshit if I would have listened to my intuition.
Once again, when younger, We kind of talked
Young.
about this on our Young
I
and
was
Dumb.
just
Make sure y'all
young and
check that
trying to
out.
have fun. Yep.
Real Talk coming back too, by the way. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. We're working on some things. But how you feel about everybody in their life and the way it's transitioning as far as our characters, as far as Hillary, Viv, and the relationship too? I want to talk about as far as Hillary and Jazz, but
I
Will and Carlton too.
I like that they're keeping Ashley a kid and they're letting her do kid shit and be a kid. You know what I mean? They ain't trying to like
Yes.
adultify her. They don't got her dressing all crazy. She ain't doing nothing. Even though she had that little vicarious experience, you know, they didn't take it too far. It was just like she was like, I'm kinda attracted to one of my friends, which I felt like it was very appropriate for her age. You know what I mean? Like the way they
You know what?
presented it was age appropriate. It wasn't like overtly weird or like I don't know. A lot of people didn't like it because they're like Ashley not gay. I
Yeah,
mean, she said she was attracted to her friend. That she
that's
ain't
what I'm
never
about to
say
say
she
about
was
the whole
gay.
thing from
They
last
ain't
year.
had her kissing no girls. Like chill.
Hey, I
So
like what they doing though, because Ashley, she is so much as far as humble. Everybody else, you know what I'm saying, with the thing with her birthday coming up or whatever, and she like, I mean, that's cool or whatever, it's the gifts or whatever, but I want to do something for somebody else. I want to do a charity or
yeah.
something, she said. And I'm like, that Ashley, she just ain't with that as far as, you know, the rich life or whatever, how they do as far as, especially Hillary. But Hillary
I
not really Hillary from the original show either, so I mean.
no, because she not a stuck up bimbo. Not that Hillary was super stupid, but like she was just like you know kind of making it through life. But this
Nah.
Hillary,
She was spoiled.
not
I would say that she was
she
spoiled.
okay. She yes,
The
she
original
wasn't.
Hillary, she was spoiled.
Yes, she was spoiled and silly and maybe ditzy, but she wasn't stupid. You know what I mean?
Nope.
She wasn't stupid. She was ditzy, but but this Hillary, she's smart. She know what she want. I mean, you know, she's still trying to figure out life because she's a young adult. You know, I people that know what they want to do in their 20s, like how the fuck did you figure that shit out? Like, please,
And she
'cause
got her
I
own reality house going now, right? Because of her whole
yeah, her
thing from
and
the original.
Karuchi character, I don't remember Ivy. Her
I don't
and
remember her either. I forgot she was in the first.
Look,
My bad.
Ivy bought the house from the dude because he was in debt.
Yep.
Um, so her and Ivy teamed up to be house managers and bring in nothing but females. Then she had Hillary doing all the dirty work, firing people, kicking them out.
Because we
Like,
had two
bruh,
guys still there.
yeah, Ivy is very rich and stuck up.
And that's Krishana character.
Karuchi.
Karuchi, my bad. My bad. My bad. Shout out to Karuchi too, because she doing her thing as far as acting, the actress.
She is.
She doing her
Yes.
thing.
She was in that show with God, what's that? Klaus. She was in that show Klaus with I can't think of her
I
name.
think she in some BET shows too, or movies. You know, the
Probably.
original ones they got coming out. Tubi, more than likely, she gonna be in some things. Hey, they got a movie too. We might have to check out called Best Friend with Mark.
Yes, I seen that. I'm gonna watch it.
We gotta do that. Yeah, we gotta do that. I want to do that.
Hey,
I ain't even watched it yet. I want to do that.
I don't know about Marcus Houston, but the chick that's in that movie, she was the
She in
singer.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, she used to be in what is that show? Damn it, my mind is
Empire.
not right. Yeah,
Empire,
she was
yeah.
on Empire.
She on
That's how I
Wu-Tang
was
right now,
introduced.
and she doing something in BMF. She doing her thing. Shout out to the actress. She out here working.
Do your thing.
But you definitely gonna try to do something with that because I'm like, I want to see Marcus Houston playing somebody crazy. All right.
I mean, shut up, dear. Shut up.
What you, man?
No, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing.
Once again, what you were saying as far as not making Hillary a dumb character, a lot of good representation that we still got going on with this show. A lot of smart representation as far as these black characters. Nobody's stupid. Everybody is doing their thing as far as whether it's business wise, as far as entrepreneurship, as far as their kids going out on their own. Hillary, once again, what they doing with Ashley and the fact that she not like some stuck up rat or anything. She want to go out here and help people and whatnot. Viv, she's kind of trying to do something on her own again.
Well, she got that fellowship, which is kind of like a scholarship, but she's not in school. It's like basically allotting somebody a certain amount of money to fulfill. mm, how can I put this? Basically, to do art and to hell, I don't know. I'm
What
trying
was the
to
whole
my
thing with the
words.
conversation? I got what you said.
My my words are eluding me tonight, and I don't know
Yeah,
why.
you
This
already
pisses me
know.
off.
Especially when my words be going.
It's Monday. It's Monday. Damn it.
That too.
but but basically she wants to help up and coming artists, and but the
I'm
guy,
becoming black artist.
yeah, up and coming black artist, but light skin, light eyes is got his own,
Man, you already know the
agenda.
villain. This nigga ain't going nowhere. Michael Ealy. As soon as she started talking about this nigga, I was like, oh, here we go. He coming back. The light skinness is coming back. You know, ever since goddamn For Color Girls Tyler Perry to traumatize this nigga. It's like, man, I gotta play a villain in every role.
Everything.
Even Kevin Williamson got a hold of this nigga. And I'm talking about my Scream guy. Y'all, he ain't even seen the show, but yeah, he got a hold of him too. He was out here stabbing niggas. But once again, I'm liking what they doing at Ville too, but I already see that we're gonna have some type of issues going on with her and Phil because he's out here trying to get back into doing what he was trying to do too. Because last season when he pretty much left what they was doing because of the Will situation.
Yeah, he dropped this campaign because it was putting too much stress on his kids. It was putting too much stress on his family. Yes. I mean, but what you got to realize with campaigns is they about to dig up all your dirt. They want all the smoke, and they gonna put all your business out on Front Street. And he was, after the illegal shit he did for Will, basically, he
but what about
his business out on Front Street.
What about him coming in there trying to do the whole thing with like, I want to get out here and do this whole thing with the black people or whatever, and they trying to cut him off like.
They was shocked because they since when? But like I mean,
it's another black person too.
Yeah, when he was campaigning, that's when he reconnected with the people. He's been so disconnected. That's like him and Carlton are both him and Carlton are both getting reconnected with their blackness because they got so used to pleasing the elite and being a part of
I'm so glad you mentioned that because I didn't even think about it like that. For real, as far as him and Carlton and what they try. Yep.
Yeah, they got so used to being a part of this prestige thing that they forgot where they came from. I mean, Carlton ain't being there, but he forgot where he came from. And Carlton's trying to connect with other black people because he was basically an outsider to, the rest of the black people in the school.
And that's what the whole thing with him saying, yo, Will, I want to hang with you. Like, let me chill with you a little bit so I can kind of get cool. It ain't so much as him even trying to be cool. It's so much of him trying to get his own blackness back as far as Carlton. So shout out to Nadia because I didn't even think about it as far as him and Phil having that whole transition as far as trying to get back into the whole thing as far as they blackness, being that they've been on the outside so much. You can kind of see though with Phil that his counterparts as far as his co-worker or the people he with, they trying to pretty much put him back to the side because he was just trying to throw like anything Phil was talking about. He was like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but all right, we'll talk about it later. What's going on, Tony? Shout out to Tony coming through. Yeah, man. Have you had a chance to check out Bel-Air season 2, episode 1, fresh start? The whole thing with Hillary and Jazz. Hillary still not trying to be really official with Jazz. She's trying to kind of be like still on the down low. So what with him? He wants to be official though. Like this whole thing with the party, as far as Ashley, he want to come there together, and she's still trying to be like, nah, I'm cool. But the whole thing is her friends. I forgot old girl name that Nadia mentioned as far as Karuche, if I'm not saying her name right, who she playing, but she pretty much looking at Jazz like, hey, I'm trying to get up on it. All right, Tony, how you feeling about this episode and going into this new season, especially coming off last season and kind of being surprised how they was able to pull that off, being that we so in love and we so familiar with that original show as far as Will Smith, the original one, But the whole thing with Will and Carlton, this class they about to start taking. Once again, this transition with Carlton trying to pretty much get into his whole thing with this blackness. And some of his counterparts as far as the kids that already been at Bel-Air High with him. Yeah, I did too, Tony. I really did like this episode. But, you know, he was hanging out with all the white kids. So now with him trying to do this, everybody kind of looking at him funny as far as, you know, the black kids at the school. Like, dude, what you doing now? You wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? You went down for the cause. So that's going to be interesting to see how they try to do that with him trying to move forward. And you can kind of see that, are we going to get back into the whole thing with him kind of being under stress and him getting back to the drugs, which I hope not. I hope not, man. I like good guy Carlton. I want to prove Nadia wrong because Nadia been talking about Carlton going to be a villain. We ain't getting no villain. It's Carlton. We're going to get the good guy. All right. Once again, bringing in familiar characters from the original show, kind of like they did with the Aunt Viv's and even with Will's original mom from the first season. We got Ashley coming in. And once again, I love the way they're able to do this and not make it heavy-handed. Like, look, we got cameos. We got the original characters coming in. Y'all see them? Y'all remember them, don't y'all? We ain't even doing none of that. And the way they're able to do these characters and having them playing roles outside of the roles that they originally played on the original show, I'm with it. And Ashley is playing I'm calling her Ashley. But Tatiana Ali, I think that's the actress name. Shout out to Tatiana Ali, the original Ashley from the original show. She's playing the teacher to the new Ashley of the new show, Bel-Air. And once again, the new Ashley we got on the show, she's somebody who likes to help people a lot. And you can tell that the teacher's kind of taking notice of that, and she's giving her this book. And it's kind of going into the history of certain things, I think, dealing with black people. And once again, she's one of those individuals that like to do that too. I want to kind of go over to this game back, though, as far as the one that Will is trying to play, because Will is still trying to stay away from the fam because he's really not trying to deal with Uncle Phil still, too. But once again, he's not trying to disappoint Ashley because the whole family miss Will. And once again, if you remember the original show, they always used to have this little bond with Ashley and Will on their show, as far as, you know, the original. And the way they're able to do it with this one, you can kind of see they still doing that same thing. Once again, not making it heavy-handed, but they just let you know, like, boy, those little Easter eggs in there here and there. Hey, Tony. Lisa? Oh, my God. Lisa? Hey, Will, bro. Will, I don't know, Will. Will. Shout out to Tony. You on one today. I'm trying to tell you, man. Lisa.
I feel like Will trying to deal with his emotions right now. Plus, he ain't trying to bring no conflict to Lisa because her dad don't like him because he got a criminal record or whatever, you know.
Hey, man, kill Pops.
He from the hood. He ain't prestige.
Lisa damn sure ain't caring about her Pops no more. He on with like, hey, Will. Lisa out here looking like fresh off the grill, Will. Fetty Wap. Give me them yams. But speaking of, how you feel about this whole thing with Will and Lisa? Because we get a whole lot with Lisa trying to talk to Will, because once again, you know, the whole situation with them leaving off last season, but it seemed like it was more Will trying to fix things with Lisa than Lisa trying to, you know what I'm saying, fix things with Will. But now going into this season, it seems like it's more Lisa now, especially after the whole situation that Will had to deal with his pops.
Like I just think that Will don't know how to articulate his feelings, and like he trying to sort them out and figure out how he feel, and he know he love her, but like it's complicated, you know, like he can't. I don't know. He trying to stand on his own too right now.
Cause she ready. She like, I love you. I love. And you can see it, like she ready. She's ready to make this move. She ready to be like official. Fuck her pops. But yeah, Tony. I know you talking about Ashley, the original Ashley. Yeah, always Tatiana Ali. Then she had that song that one time she was trying to do her little R&B thing. I'm like,
You a mess.
But yeah, man,
Hey,
it was.
I remember they implemented that in the show.
You talking about this one?
Bruh, see, yeah, no, they implemented it in the original show, like Ashley's actual
Yeah,
saving
yeah,
career, like her
yeah.
trying. That's why I'm like, okay, so is Coco gonna hit a note or something? Because I need
Mm-mm.
Hillary, I need Coco to sing.
By the way,
Cause
that
come
song
on,
that she sung in the original show sound way better than the song she tried to put out. No disrespect to Tatiana Ali, but I'm just saying we still singing that one
oh.
what you were singing in the record store where Will was trying to get her signed. But yes, once again, she doing her thing in this too. Like I said, it's not heavy handed as far as the teacher she's supposed to be playing to Ashley. How we
I'm
feeling
mad that I
about?
still remember that song because I not the one she put out, but the one from the record.
I already know. I already
Oh
know. I already know.
man, damn.
How we feeling about this girl that's pretty much coming out of nowhere trying to holler at Will? Well, not trying to holler at Will, but pretty much trying to get his attention because she already know he was gonna pretty much try to.
Oh no, she knew she was gonna catch his attention. She ain't stupid. She knows she pretty. She one of them girls, and there's nothing wrong with knowing that you're pretty. It's all in how you use it though, your intentions. But I feel like that's home dude daughter or something like that.
Thank you.
And
It was. I'm thinking there's some type of connection there with her, and I'm thinking
yeah.
she's gonna be some more of the lure to bring Will in for him
Oh yeah.
because he's pretty much on some hard to forget type of shit. As far as with Will, he already knew who Will is, what he wanted to. Oh yeah, Tony.
Oh yeah, her name is
Jackie.
Jackie. I was like Jackie. Yeah, green shirt Jackie. Yeah.
Now she is, man. But hey, Lisa, I'm just saying. Lisa came through. I was like, man, well, maybe because Will already been like, man, I mean, I done been there, done it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. No disrespect, Lisa. I'm just saying he young, everybody young. But
California girls and college eye. They don't make them like that in Philly. I ain't saying ain't nothing wrong with Philly chicks. I'm just saying
I know.
it's all different. I mean, it's different from state to state. Believe me, because I got friends in different states that didn't grow up in North
Oh,
Carolina.
okay.
So yeah.
I ain't even pay no mind to that. I might have to still go, okay. But
Oh.
because we thinking about it, you know, they had a relationship in the original one as far as Jackie and Will before he even got to LA, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, that was like his friend from Philly.
Shout out to Matthew Wilson. What's going on? I'm trying to tell you, Matthew, because Lisa, man, hey, Lisa was out here looking straight. What? Will out here, goddamn, feeling too play, feeling itself. But how we feeling as far as the conversation between Will and Phil? And Will being Phil finally feeling like he could apologize.
That's all. That's all we ever ask is for men to take accountability of their bullshit. Because I mean, honestly, like I said, even though his intentions was in the right place, he was still in the wrong because you can't keep somebody from somebody just because you feel like they bad for them. That's like when parents do that. When you have baby with a shitty partner, and then that partner is a shitty parent, you gotta let that kid see that that partner is a shitty parent, unless it's like endangering their life, you know, type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Shout out to the positive role models that we getting as far as the black positive role models that we getting outside of, you know, the traditional shows. A lot of people be talking about that. Well, we don't got no good representation out here. We got the drug dealer shows or whatever. Even with this one, and you know, they not really trying to beat too heavy on daddy thing as far as with Lou, because we got Phil still coming in here, but they just showing that everybody's not perfect as far as these two individuals, because Phil got his things going on just like with Lou.
yeah, I mean,
even with
and
Jeffrey.
that's life, period, and that's what I like, real life being represented. As far as
Shout out
like
to Matthew.
nobody's perfect, everybody had their own bullshit. Everybody need to take accountability for their bullshit and just do better. You know, he took accountability. He apologized for it. That's all Will wanted too, and I'm glad
Yep.
that Will didn't make it even more of a big deal. He gave him what he wanted, and Will came back. Like just that simple.
Hey, as far as Ashley
But
Party, who was old girl that showed up? Was that Swady?
Sweetie, yeah.
Okay, I thought so. I was just making sure I need.
First of all, I can't believe he basically broke up or whatever with Lisa while she was dressed like that. Like, bruh, Ain't no
Brett's still hard to breathe. Man, that's fucked up, Tony. Hey, I can see. Hey, Tony, it's coming.
Oh my god!
Another light skin is coming in to ruin some things.
Oh god! And he still be acting. I don't know if he been in anything lately, but I done seen
Hey,
Braxton in a
Matthew,
couple
that's
things.
a good point. That's a good point. And him and Jeffrey got a relationship too, but like I said, we might have to still kind of dive deeper or get that little bit more of that backstory between him and Jeffrey.
I mean, that's grown man shit though. Like he didn't reconcile with Jeffrey because like that's grown man shit, and that's on a different level between. I was just right. Yeah, she was looking. Ain't no like man.
I don't know how Will was able to do that, bro.
You
I
show
can't.
up looking that
right
good,
now.
and you just like I need some
But you
time
see,
to
Will
know.
though, when he came on the boat right behind her, he kind of paused like, "Damn, like, wait a minute, wait." Now I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I mean, shit, old girl at the basketball game. I'm gonna go ahead and go through. Fuck.
Oh god.
He did though. He gave her that look like I don't know. Wait a minute, I gotta think about this. But it's gonna be interesting to see moving forward how that relationship go because maybe Will might get jealous once he starts seeing her maybe going forward with somebody else. You never know how that's gonna do, especially if something started to go on with the girl he's talking to from the park, and if she got some like snake situation going on with
Oh,
this
she do. She
scout
definitely
dude.
do. She definitely do. She ain't shit. She gonna fuck him over eventually. I mean, it's just obvious. Like she like she giving off that Jezebel spirit, that Delilah shit. Yeah, like she about to
She was giving me
bring
Nunu
down
vibes. I don't know
Samson.
why.
No.
She was from
Is
18.
it
She was
the
giving me Nunu
bamboo
vibes.
earrings?
It might
Is
be.
it the bamboo?
And she was kind of on some like when they was at the skating ring, shit. Like, you drinking out
Yeah,
my
yeah.
soda type shit. I'm like,
Oh,
all right, yeah.
I was thinking more like when they was at the pool, but okay.
Nope. That too. Yep.
No.
But how we feeling as far as Will moving back in? Kind of seeing that we're gonna
Good.
get. And I love the relationship between him and
Good.
Carson. I love that
Jazz was
relationship now.
ready for him to go so he can get back intimate with with Hillary. That's what
Definitely,
it was.
especially now.
That's what it was. Cause I mean, Will seemed like he was keeping it clean. He was giving them money and shit. He like, man, if you don't get out of here, so I can clap
Shout out to
Hillary
Jazz,
too.
man, because Hillary's like, I can't take it no more. Because your girl Karuche
Hey, cause
came through trying to put.
Ivy was about to give him the drums that night.
Yeah, she told us like, I mean, shit.
Like, you ain't jumping on this shit. I am.
We got besides light skinned dudes, you know, the light skinned is with the females too. They coming in, so hey,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Hillary.
She
But
say that's mine. She claiming them.
speaking of light skinned evil niggas, your boy Michael Ealy, we got my girl Aunt Ville pretty much letting Phil know that he's pretty much trying to move her out, making her look like basically a side piece to the artwork that they've been doing.
Yeah, he basically trying to make it what he wanted to be and not what she wanted to be. I think he gave her that fellow or helped her get that fellowship because he just wanted to be around her, not that he actually wanted to give her what she wanted. He just wanted to say, you know, I helped you with this, you know, let's
Shout
work
out to Uncle
together.
Phil.
He just wanted to get
You
close
need
to
me
her.
to holler
That's
at
all
him?
it was.
No. I
We
holler.
need to get shit straight. Because I get this
Darkness,
straight. That's
everybody,
what Phil
darkness.
said.
Yes. What these light skinned niggas. But I was just
Hey.
playing with y'all. Hey, shout out to everybody. You know we got Will in here. But yeah, Lisa, man. Get out, Lisa. But shout out to my beautiful wife. Her name Lisa too. Hey. But the scout nigga. Boy, we got to have a evil villain ass nigga.
Right.
He was on it. I'm like, this nigga. And whoever old boy is with the gold teeth that will kind of, I ain't gonna say he is his homeboy, but he, pretty much his business transaction with the basketball games he's pretty much doing.
Yeah.
The scout pretty much know Will's family now. He know their connection now. And as far as you know, Uncle Phil, this is billionaire status. So now he's like, hell yeah, I need to bring this guy in. I need to bring Will in. I need to get a little bit closer to him. He already knew Will's game. His whole thing, once again, what I was talking about earlier, as far as when he was out there on the court, was just playing his hard to get type of thing because he wanted Will to want it even more. But once again, now that Will's moved back in with Phil, I think this was definitely going to be some type of conflict because Phil probably going to see right through this as far as the scout dude. And I'm still trying to put my finger on what is this scout, what is his intentions exactly. And maybe y'all can give me something. Don't spoil it for me. Facts, Matthew. Yep. Tony, you right. There was some more yams on here. Sweaty did. I mean, I don't, you know what I'm saying? The whole thing with what she did with that little diss song, while my boys were still going through some things, but still, you right about that, Tony. Hey, you already know, Matthew. This time now, this is when we're going to get this reunion between Phil and Jeffrey. Because once this goddamn scout come in trying to goddamn play these games with Will,
Yeah.
especially with Jeffrey, he ain't going to play that shit. Somebody's going to be missing. He ain't even got to go all the way to Philly this time.
Right. Somebody's definitely going to get missing.
Allegation. I ain't trying to put Jeffrey in too much.
But yeah, I was wondering the same thing. I was like, what's his intent? Like, I mean, yeah, now that he done found out he connected to a billionaire family, so it's like, what is his intentions? Because I didn't. I guess that's what the whole question is. You know, they left us wanting more. Like I said, when I first started watching this, I was like, I mean, I know because you know, we got to go through the whole. This is what happened. This is what did happen. So I was just like, all right, let's get. I guess I'm ready to get through all this so we can get to the drama. I'm ready for the new shit, you know.
See, we were supposed to be transitioning into this show, not knowing we was going to be engaged with the drama, but now you're looking forward to the drama. All right, as far as Fresh Prince, well, my bad, Bel-Air, not Fresh Prince. My bad.
It's I mean, because the biggest difference between this and the original is this is not a comedy. This is a straight up drama, you know.
And it still got some funny moments in it. It still got them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's his name too, Doc. Shout out to Tony. As far as the recruiter guy, the scout.
Oh yeah, he looks shifty, for sure.
He do. But definitely, man, y'all gotta let me know how we feeling as far as the new season of Bel-Air starting out with this first episode. Did say, I mean, it was kind of a little lackluster for her, but she got more into it. I enjoyed it once again. The build up. I want to see what's gonna happen as far as Will and what he gonna try to do with this whole scout thing because now he's gonna move back in. I ain't saying he's gonna get relaxed, but is he gonna? Nah, I ain't gonna even say that. It seems like he definitely want to do this.
Yeah, he wants to get noticed so he can get into training. He's trying to get training so that he can get drafted. Basically, he want to play basketball.
And that's the thing. You gotta go to the league.
Yeah, you gotta be connected with the right people to even get looked at, be noticed. So that's what he's trying to do. But yeah, that nigga ain't it.
Is that a thing? Is he like an agent type of shit as far as Doc?
He said something about him being like a D1 trainer. Like he can get him into D1 training to be able to get fast track to the league. Don't ask me if I'm saying everything right, cause I know about sports, but I'm not no expert.
I'm saying as far as could this be a situation where Doc could kind of put Will in a situation where I ain't gonna say he get into some trouble, but he get into something where he like kind of put him in like a black, what do they call it? You know, a situation where he go to Phil like, yo, I got your nephew doing, you know what I'm saying? So you got to give me this amount of money.
Like a ransom. I thought about that shit. I was like, is he gonna kidnap Will and be like, hey, I'm gonna hold you hostage until he give me this amount of money? But you know,
kidnap or put Will in a situation where it's an illegal situation. Yeah, that's why I was trying to find a word for blackmail.
And he like, I can make all this go away for a certain amount of money. Yeah, he definitely has a special interest in Will.
I don't know who you messing with. Right. Maybe this one we're gonna get our backstory with Phil and Jeffrey.
But yeah, he definitely has a special interest with Will and not in a good way. I mean, he do see the talent and potential in him, but yeah, we.
Hey, shout out to that basketball scene too, because see, I mean, I know it don't maybe realistically could Will do that. I mean, maybe I think so because I mean, if you're thinking about a guy that's kind of heavy, a little bit more heavier set than a guy that's a little bit slimmer and he able to move a little bit faster, hey, Will was out
Yeah,
here
cause
dunking on this nigga though. I'm like, damn, like
hey, dude was getting them at first, cause I was
he
like,
was
damn.
body,
And then
body
yeah,
Will
when
is.
you that big, you could just you ain't stopping that.
But I'm definitely looking forward to see what we can go next, especially with Carlton and him trying to do the whole transitioning with getting into his
Poor Carson.
inter-blackness.
He looked like he
The
about to go through it this season, and I feel for him. He
acceptance.
went why? I mean, but you got to go through that shit to grow. You got to grow, and he want to grow, and I
Uncle
just hate that
Phil.
he got so much shit going on with him, like mentally with the anxiety, and
Yep.
you know.
Because they did kind of hint that maybe he is going to go back, but I don't think he is. The deal's going to be
I feel
wrong. We're not
like
going to get villainous Carlton back. He's not
no,
coming back.
no. I feel like
I'm
they
just
gon' I feel like they gonna trick him into taking something or like spiking shit or like I feel like he gonna get hospitalized for some shit or you know or
I mean,
or
we
we're gonna
already
get
got
into some
Jeffrey putting
trouble when
in
they.
work with Doc. We don't want him
Hey,
putting in work with the kids at school.
hey, I
Cause
feel
you,
like they gonna play off that episode when Carson got the gun. You know.
oh, we ain't got there yet. They might do that since we ain't got there. Maybe they're gonna switch it though. Instead of being Carlton, it could be Will getting the gun because of the
I
situation they put him in.
It might, cause I feel like the scene with Carlton being back with the white boys. I don't know if that's a flashback or if that's something that's really happening, and I don't know if like they gonna do something to Carlton, like give him some shit that make him not lose his mind, but like be on some crazy shit. Or I don't know if they're gonna introduce fentanyl, cause like that's the drug out there that fuck
That's
people up
possible
right
though,
now,
because that'll be based on reality, and they kind of doing that with the
and
show. So
yeah, and then Will come in waving guns and shit. Like, oh,
I
fuck
don't know
all
though. They
y'all.
might be
Well,
like
y'all
this.
about to kill my cousin. Like, I don't know.
You have coming in there like
Oh.
Diamond on Players Club.
Hey,
I need everybody out of Bel-Air High, please.
hey, but
Yeah,
like, cause
Tony.
I mean, you can die from fentanyl. So I'm like, if Carlton get hospitalized because of something that they did, do you not think Will would want to like hurt them? Because they got this relationship. Now. That's I don't know. Just
Gonna have Will
speculate.
sitting in there like that now. Mitch about to be on some real murder shit. Got them asking any of these brilliant niggas that looked at me wrong. But yeah, Tony, once Will got that ball, he couldn't keep up with him as
Game
far as
over.
big dude.
No, he's smart. He lean and agile.
Oh yeah, yeah. Old girl, he was checking out as far as Carlton. Will trying to put him
Oh,
on too though. It's understandable though, Matthew. He done been through it, man. My man just pretty much coming off of goddamn being on coke for for a semester.
talk about paranoid. That is number one drug for being paranoid. But nah, Carlton got anxiety. I mean, I don't know what he been through to have that much anxiety. I mean, I don't even know if he really got to go through some shit, cause like, you
That
know.
too, Tony. That could be true. But it's a lot of questions, man. That's a good thing for me because I want the answers, and we're gonna see what happens. Even with Hillary and Jazz, and even what she's trying to do with her new house or whatever. Ashley and what she got and what she's trying to do. And the fact that once again, I think this season is going to pay a lot of attention to Ashley and what she's trying to do outside of her family. Because not saying that they snobbish or anything. I'm just saying she is way outside of the lines as far as with the money situations or whatever.
Yeah,
She's
cause her
always trying to help.
friends,
Yeah.
her friends are definitely not even rich. She got normal ass friends.
So I like the
Um,
fact that they are focusing on everybody without it seeming like they're not able to keep up with the story as far as seeming like they too focused on one person. It's supposed to be about Will, give or take, but still, I'm
nah,
glad
it's
we're able to
going.
get everybody in the story and able to keep up with everybody and what they got going on.
Yeah.
But
It's funny because it's a lot of people, but it's still not like as many people as we keep up with on P Valley.
Yeah. Because sometimes we feel
Bro,
like
that's a lot of.
well, never mind. We don't get lost
P
on P
Valley,
Valley.
it be about 13 people that we be talking about in like a
Uh,
45-minute episode. We talking about like 13 people. We
and
talking
if
about
it's
a house
really
of
some shit
people
going
right
on,
now.
you know we're gonna stay on one scene for about 20, 30 minutes. My girl, you remember man, if you think I didn't go back and watch that one when we was talking about my girl, the lawyer and his girlfriend, the dick sucker.
Oh,
Shout out to everybody still checking out that episode, man. We got a lot of good views. I appreciate y'all still checking
bruh.
that out. Y'all keep talking about the DMX joint I put in there. I did the DMX edit from the song.
Yay.
But I can't wait for P Valley, man. We're gonna be back.
Damn, I'm about to say, are we getting that this year or is that not
We
coming
might
out
not
till
be. It
next
might be
year?
next year. Honestly.
Shit, we ain't getting you. You gotta get on Euphoria. I don't know if you gonna like it though.
I'm gonna get on it. I just heard them doing a little new deal with old girl, so yeah, I'm gonna get on it.
Who's
But
in
we do
there?
got some things. We got Swerve coming with Donald Glover. They're coming out next month. We still got that. And we still got You Part 2. I know we might not be looking forward to it, but they might surprise us. So we're gonna see.
They might. Let's see.
With Cocaine Bear, get online because I know this probably gonna be soon. We're gonna do that for y'all. I'm gonna wait for that. I want to do that one today. We're gonna wait. I got
Oh
Cocaine Bear
God.
for y'all.
You know they're coming out with the meth gator now.
Man, I see.
I'm like that. That gotta be some Florida shit. And if that ain't a real story, I believe it's a real story from Florida because Florida, Florida is another planet, man.
Shout out to the Asylum. I think that's the company that be doing these rip-off movies that other movies be doing, and they see it and they kind of go do their own version. Meth Gator though, like y'all didn't even wait. Y'all might have been like, I heard they doing it like, fuck, that we gonna do Meth Gator.
Hey, no, they saw the numbers that Cocaine Bear did, and they was like, "Oh my bad, we getting on
Yeah,
this." Right, it's gonna be so many damn animals.
trying to think.
Acid snake.
Last of Us tomorrow. We got that for y'all.
For sure.
We don't got nothing Thursday coming up. I'm trying to do one of these movies. I want to still do the reading. We need to still do the reading with Monique. So hopefully we try to do that this week. Outside of
we
that,
supposed to be doing Scream.
Yeah, Scream Thursday. My bad. That's what we got for y'all. Scream Thursday. I got that set for y'all. Outside of that, Uncut still Friday, of course, the regular. Sunday we're gonna try to do Scream 4 for y'all before we get to Scream 6 that's coming out next weekend. So try to be on the lookout for that.
Oh, I about to say Scream 4. Or do
Yeah,
you
that's the one
mean
you said you
5?
gonna see.
Yeah, I ain't seen 4.
Okay.
So yeah.
Outside that, I got a little gameplay I've been doing for y'all. I've been doing God of War, so y'all can check that out if y'all want to.
Hey, you like it?
I do.
Have you
Outside
played
of
any of the old ones?
nah, this is my first thing. This is my first interaction with God of War. Once again, I ain't been on PlayStation since PlayStation 2. I've not owned the PlayStation system outside of Xbox. So I'm enjoying myself. They do a lot with the story though. You gotta sit there and watch them talk. Like,
yeah, they explained why PlayStation 2 sold so many units. And they was like, because at the time when PlayStation 2 came out, it was like, hey, do you want to pay this much for a DVD player that only plays DVDs? Or do you want to get a PlayStation that plays DVDs and games? And it's the
man,
same price. So people was like,
that
well,
PlayStation
give
2
me the
is good.
PlayStation.
You got DVDs in this?
You can watch DVDs and I can play games. Hell, might as well get that because the DVD player did nothing but play DVDs.
And Last of Us just sitting there, but I'm not messing with that until we get done with the show. Once again, I don't want to be spoiled, but I'm gonna be streaming that after I'm done with that. But yeah, y'all go check it out on the channel. So as God of War, I'm on there. Ragnarok, or whatever it is.
Right.
I done had to fight a bear. I done had to fight Thor from the goddamn MCU. So I'm good. Shout out to Kratos.
Hey.
But
and you know he voiced by a black man.
Yeah, my boy, I'm living single. He not about a new
one. No, he
okay.
not do the new one. He did the old one. He did young Kratos. He don't do old Kratos, but the old Kratos is still voiced by a black man.
Okay.
Both of them, yeah.
That's what's up.
I can't remember what dude played in. He played in something though.
I played this before Black History Month was over too, so y'all make sure y'all. I'm just messing. Well, Outside of that, man, once again, Last of Us tomorrow and Thursday, we doing Scream, the original Scream, 1996. So shout out to Tony, shout out to Matthew for coming through, shout out to everybody who came through. Shout out to my co-host Deal for joining me again. We will be back once again. If not earlier than Monday, more than likely I'll try to just do these Mondays as far as Bel-Air reviews. So just be on the lookout for them. If not Monday, I'll let y'all know the time and the difference.
Christopher Judge.
Okay. I don't even know. I gotta look him up to see if I see him. If I remember
he was in Dark Knight Rises. He was in wait. Is that the video game? No? That's the movie. No? Wait. Anyway, Christopher Judge.
Okay.
That's
let me
crazy.
get up out of here because I gotta go get my young one. She's sitting here wanting to wild down. I'm about to put her to bed. Once again, appreciate you coming through, taking the time to join me. Tomorrow, Last of Us. I haven't seen the episode yet. I'm not watching those spoilers. I ain't seeing nothing. I seen one thing that said, "Here we go again. They trying to break our hearts." And I said, "I'm done. I'm not. Y'all, whatever they doing, they trying to mess with us again." And I'm like, "What can you do outside of hearing you saying? What y'all about to do to us, man?" Once again, we got to do it though.
It's the end of the world. Everybody.
Have you watched it?
No.
Okay, good. So you ain't gonna spoil
no.
it. So,
no.
tomorrow, Last of Us. We got that
I'm
for
just
y'all.
saying. After that, it looks. I don't see how people want us.
Do you think we would lose somebody out of Bel-Air as far as somebody dying?
No, I just think somebody's gonna almost die. Or if they die, they're gonna die and be resuscitated and just be hospitalized.
Okay.
Or they might go into a coma or something like that. I don't think they're gonna kill anybody. Like I said, I feel like it's gonna be Carlton because he just be going through it, and they just.
I think it would be Jeffrey if they did do it because they try to hurt him.
Well, if they actually kill somebody.
Yeah, I think it would be Jeffrey.
He seemed like if Jeffrey do go, it'll be some sacrificial shit. He ain't just they ain't murking Jeffrey. It'll be Jeffrey like I'ma take the like he gonna take the bullet for somebody or like you know what I mean?
I got you.
Like
I can see that. Okay.
That's what I mean. Like he gonna sacrifice himself. Bruh, no.
What to get into with this Bel-Air? Where y'all going?
No, I feel like he would sacrifice himself for someone else's well-being, not like he got that. Yeah, not like they. Because I don't think anybody would just. I think he too smooth and he been around too much to just straight up get murked. You know,
way smooth. He's 007 this season. Last season he was Hitman. This season he James Bond. But let me get up out of here, man. Once again, shout out to my co-host Deal for coming through, joining me. Shout out to everybody who came through and checked this out. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Let you know when I upload new videos. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Other than that, we out.
Hey.